Welcome back everybody, it's effectunknown. We're back in our Stoneblock 2 world. Today we are going to start making some machines from Mekanism. Basically we need to get things going so we can get some teleportation pads set up in here. If we look, we want some teleporter frames and the teleporter. That way we can set some of them up in here. We can then configure them to, take us directly to the mining dimension and eventually to the nether once we get there too. So let's see, to start with Mekanism, we need let's see, if we look at the teleportation frame, we need some of this refined obsidian ignite, and to do that we need an Osmium Compressor. Well, to get that we're gonna need to make ourselves a Metallurgic Infuser, which that shouldn't be too bad. So if we look at let's look at our terminal here. So Metallurgic Infuser, where are you at? You're right there. I think all we should need is 2 furnaces, and we can set one of them up. We'll also go ahead and make ourselves another flux point so we can give it some power. And let's also grab some energy conduit just in case. So we'll set this up. Where should we do it? Let's go ahead. Let's go upstairs. And we should have a spot. Do we have any spots already kind of figured out here? We do not. We do not. So let's go ahead and we'll come back down here, and for the time being we are just gonna place it, we'll run some conduit and we'll place it right there. And for it has power, must have got some power when it was in our inventory, probably but we'll select our network, we'll have it charge up. And so now if we look at our glowstone, we need to make an Osmium Compressor. We got some tough words to play in there. So steel casing, that shouldn't be too bad. And so we need some enriched alloy. So we're gonna need some redstone and some iron, which we have plenty of. Let's grab a stack of each and just start cooking it up. Looks like the redstone will be in there, and that'll cook that stuff up. And then what else do we need? So make a teleportation pad. We need our refined stuff. And the compressor, we're working on some of that. Now we need an advanced control circuit, which is more enriched alloy. Basic control circuit, which is just the redstone with some osmium. Let's see, what do we have? 79. Grab some of that. We've got move it there. Do we have any other stuff coming from over here? Oh, we do. So these look exactly the same. What's this? That's osmium. We can just grab a couple stacks because we got quite a bit. And if we combine them together, we'll get some ore chunks, And then we can take those ore chunks, grind them down. We'll put that stack back. We can go ahead, we'll put them in here. They'll get ground up, and then we'll pull them out of here and cook them up. And we'll have plenty more of that to play with. Let's take a look and see how our redstone's doing. We got 11, which is not a lot. That's gonna take a little bit. So do we have, what else do we need? So that's all gonna be for the compressor. So that shouldn't be bad. And then the teleporter. That's circuits, steel casing, and I guess the teleportation core. Lapis, gold, and diamond, not going to be an issue. And the atomic alloy. Looks like we're going to need some refined obsidian dust. And some reinforced alloy, which is enriched alloy with some diamond dust. Well, I think we're also going to need to grind up some diamonds. We got a bunch of that. And some obsidian, because those are going to be used in other ingredients as well. So we'll put them in here. What is this guy? Just to harden. So let's see if we can upgrade pulverizer real quick. What kind of upgrades do we got? We got some conversion kits. Put one of these on here. We'll do a reinforced. And now we can put another, what was that? Auxiliary reception coil. What was it? It was, oh, where'd it go? Right here, right? Increases machine speed. We'll grab that. And then this way, our pulverizer will run just a little bit faster, because then we don't have to sit here and just kind of wait for it the whole time. But it's going a little bit faster. We still got a lot of this osmium to run through. So I'm going to wait for that to get done, and I'll wait for the obsidian to get pulverized and the diamonds. Looks like this is making a lot of enriched alloy. We'll grab another half a stack of redstone to throw in there just so that it keeps running. And once everything gets done, we'll come back and we'll keep working on our mechanism. Alright, we're back. Well, our enriched alloy is done. We also have cooked up a whole bunch of some osmium ingots, and we also got some diamond dust and pulverized obsidians. So let's take a look and see what kind of is next in our list of things to make. So make the compressor. We already got our alloy, we got our buckets, our advanced control circuit. So we're going to need some redstone and some osmium ingots. And I think we just dumped out the redstone that we had in there. Well, we have a lot, so we can just put some in there. We'll throw 16 ingots in here and kind of see what we get from that. We also do have a bunch of steel cooking up. We take our pulverized coal and throw it in there. So we're going to need a bunch of that for some of the steel frames. If we look at our teleportation frame and our compressor, we're going to need steel housing, or steel casing, I guess. And then we're going to need 4 for this one. And what are we missing? Oh, we're missing some basic circuits. Well, wait. That's not what we were looking at. We needed steel housing. It was in our inventory. So that should give us our 4 for that. And let's see, refined obsidian dust is in our infuser. So once these guys get done, we will throw in some diamond dust and some pulverized obsidian, and we'll continue working down our path to get some of our machines from Mekanism made, so we can continue making our teleporter and teleporter frame, and we'll get that set up. So I'll be back when things are all done. All right, we're back. We got all of our basic control circuits done and our enriched alloy. So now we should be able to go ahead and make our next machine that we'll need. So to make that, we are going to need our, well, not our compressor. We need our infuser, which, well, we already made that. We just need to put some crushed diamonds and obsidian powder in there. So we're going to have to dump out our redstone and put some diamonds in there, and we'll put in some pulverized obsidian. It should maybe give us, what, 2 of them before it runs out. So let's put in a couple more. That'll give us, should be 10 refined obsidian dust. And then we'll need to make, let's see, what else do we need? We need some diamond dust and some enriched alloy. So once this is done, we'll go ahead, we'll put in some more diamond dust. We'll put in 2 enriched alloys, and we'll see if that's enough. We need, yes, we are going to need then to make the compressor, which is where all these things come in, and I think we should be able to make that compressor already. So let's take a look. We need, where is it? Compressor. We should be able to make 2 of them. And what else do we need? We need some buckets and all that other stuff. And there we go. Now we got our compressor. We can put that right next to it. And now that that's done, we'll have to grab, where were they? Where'd they go? Grab a couple of these. And we'll put them in our infuser. We'll do 5. Throw 5 in there. And what else do we need? Make that. We need, what is this? Refined obsidian dust and some ingots. So do 5 and 5 of that. That's gonna give us, what, 1 ingot? And we're gonna need 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. That should give us enough to make, hopefully, all of the pieces. Now we are gonna need to make let's see, what do we need for that? Diamond and obsidian again. Throw 8 more diamond, more of that in there. Because basically we're gonna need 2 sets of the teleporters and teleporter frames, because you need to kind of link them together. Otherwise you can't just teleport into basically nowhere. So we're gonna keep getting these guys running. We're probably gonna go ahead and pulverize up some more diamonds right away. We got plenty, so it doesn't hurt to just grind up a few extra. And let's see, got a few more things of steel in here. We'll just keep working down the path of making all the components and machines that we need. And we need 1 more ingot. So there we go. We got our 8 ingots. And we need, there's a diamond on top of refined obsidian dust. We are going to need some more. We put 8 of them in there. We'll throw an ingot or 2 and just kind of keep an eye on it, but we're going to keep grinding once we get all the stuff, components put together and made so that we can start making our teleporter and teleporter frames. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Well, we finally, I think, have all the stuff we need to make our teleporter frame. And so we'll make 2 of them, and we should have enough to make 2 of our teleporters. We make 2 of them. We should be able to make, and oh, looks like we're gonna have to make a few more of these steel casings. And there we go. Now we have 2 teleporters and 2 teleporter frames. So let's go ahead. Let's make 2 flux points, so we can put 1 on either teleporter. And let's see, we are running short of some flux cores as well. So there we got 2 of them, 2 of them. And I think we should be all set. So let's go ahead. Let's set up our first one. Now our teleporter needs to be in the middle, and then we wrap it around with, let's see, is that enough? I think that should be good. If we set it to let's see, where do we set no frequency? How do we set a frequency? We just say mining. There we go. So now that's set to the mining dimension. And it's got a little bit of power, but we are going to want to give it some more. So we'll hide our flux point back here. No, not right there. We want you right there. And if we select our network, now everything should be fully charged. And now let's go to the mining dimension. Let's move our frame, and we'll set it just right here for now. So clear that out. We'll put our teleporter down. We'll put our flux point. Pick our network. And we'll finish this off. Pick our mining dimension. Say set. And now our two, oh look at that, changed purple. Our two teleporters should be linked together. So let's make sure that we are, oh, it's hard to tell exactly where we are. Well, let's just load these 4 chunks then. So we should be able to walk in, and look at that. Instantly teleports us right back to our base. And if everything is set up correctly, we should be able to go back. And it's going to take a second to load the mining dimension. Oh, look at that. We're back here. Let's fill that back up. And we got our teleporter frame and teleporter all set up and hooked up. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to quickly make another set of these so we can set one up to go to the nether. So I'm going to jump back home real quick, cook up a whole bunch of more stuff in our infuser and compressor, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, we're back. Well, we got our 2 portals set up here finally. This one will take us to the mining dimension that we've just seen, and this one will take us to not quite the end, because I don't think you can have, I was having issues trying to get the chunks loaded in the end. They won't stay loaded, so the portal doesn't work when one side of it's not in a loaded chunk. But if we walk through here, it basically takes us to the mining dimension where we basically just have to jump up here, and if we make a different kind of stair and we just pop up, it'll take us to the end. And as we can see, I did get cleared out a spot here. Tried to set up our portal right here, but as you can see, can't seem to claim chunks or load chunks here. So I guess that'll just have to work for now. I mean, it's pretty much right to the end, but we can easily now just kind of jump around. And where did, oh, I got lost there for a second. So this will take us back to our base where we have our 2 portals, and we can set up some more portals as well. So that'll be it. That's our start into Mekanism. Just far enough with the 2 machines here just to make some portals, so we can make portals to any other place we want now. If we want to easily just make a portal to up here, and if we don't actually want to use our elevator, we could do that. We could definitely do that, or just, you know, jump from one side of the base to the other. But that'll be it for our portals. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Go ahead and make sure you hit that like button, or click the subscribe, ring the bell, find out when the next videos come. Other than that, I hope you had a good time. I know I sure did. Using these portals to get around will be a lot faster for traveling and, you know, going other places like that. So until next time, I'm effectunknown, and we'll see you later.